Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is a tutorial on how to cheese out the fire giant on Elden Ring. I will be honest, I've spent a lot of time trying this glitch and trying new variations of how to do it. And I've seen tutorials of others do it as well, but there were a few things that were never explained, or some questions or issues that happened to me that never necessarily came up in some of the other videos. So now I've finally defeated this giant after many hours. I thought, why not share what I did? And hopefully can help you guys out. So I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get straight to it. Okay, so there will be a few things you will need. You will need a weapon with the seppuku, Ashes of War. I don't know if I said that right. You'll also need a crossbow. Now I have the pulley crossbow. I'm not sure if this can be done with other ones, but I know with the pulley crossbow that definitely works. You will also need some bows from Hermit's Merchant Shack. I'll show it on the map here, which is north of the map and west of the boss battle. The screenshot just shows how many bows I got. So I got the maximum amount of bows for just over 25,000 runes. I'm not an expert at this game, but from my understanding, bows can store quite a lot. Like I said, over 600. So that's why I recommend getting just the regular bows for this, and hopefully that should do you good. Finally, what we're doing now is I've returned to the site of Grace just outside of the boss battle, um, the Foot of the Forge, I think the site of Grace is called, and now I'm just dropping all of my bolts on the floor around this site of Grace. Like I said earlier, I needed all of my bolts, well, around 500, so hopefully you've bought the maximum amount, just in case. And what I'm doing right now is just dropping them all around here, so that once I'm done with the bolts in my capacity at the time, which was like 99, I can come back, pick up more bolts, and carry on taking down the boss. So you can see by the video, that's just currently what I'm doing now. Now, once that's done, we're ready to start the boss battle. So follow where I go. I know there's two entrances into the boss battle, so just take the route that I take. And in essence, what we're going to do is almost jump out the arena in which the boss battle started. So I know a lot of people struggle with this jump, even myself, so I'm going to show you specifically how I do it. Now at this point we are going to run towards this direction, avoiding the invisible wall there. Now it is important, and I'm going to stop the video here. So this is the rock I aim to jump off, and I aim to jump right at the end. Also running off this rock, I almost kind of slant towards the right direction. So rather than running straight and jumping off, it's almost like a slant towards the right. And it's going to be a double jump this, so you're going to jump forward from this point here, and I'm just going to play the video. So as you can tell there, we've jumped off past the invisible wall and we've almost kind of like tilted or curved towards the right. And we're getting ready for the second part of the jump, where you can see here, drop a little bit, jump again, and we make it safely. I just want to show one more example here. So as you can see, running towards the edge with a slight bias towards going towards the bridge, jump, wait, jump again, and we've made it. Sorry, it's quite patronising about these jumps, but we'll need to do it twice, and it's very important because obviously you fail once, you die. So, no pressure or anything like that. But hopefully, you can get good at doing that. Now, once that's done, follow where I go. Basically, what we're going to do is going to get the boss stuck in this spot, so we can just continuously shoot him with the bow. And we'll also be using a glitch with the, hopefully say right, seppuku, ashes of war. That's definitely not how you say that. But in essence, what it does is it grants quite significant damage when you're firing the bow at the boss. And for someone, especially like me, who was not a significantly high level, very useful tip. So what I'm doing here ultimately is waiting for the boss. I'm going to speed this up because nobody wants to wait for this. But as you can see, he's slowly approaching the edge, and we're going to stand in this spot right here. And this is where we're going to be able to shoot him with our bow. Okay, so as you can see, I've just paused the video here. So in your right hand or right hand slot, you want to be equipping the weapon you have with your Ashes of War. So for me, it's the sword. I'm holding onto that right now. You do want to have your bow in your inventory, but don't be equipping it. So as you can see me on the left hand side there, I currently have the staff equipped, and the bow is in my next slot, but it's not currently equipped, as you can see. So I will show you in a second, but what you're going to want to do is stab yourself with your Ashes of War weapon, and as you're doing the animation, basically change weapon on your left slot. So as I'm on PlayStation, obviously this involves pressing the left button on the PlayStation remote. If you are on Xbox, it'll be the left button on your D-pad. And in my case, as I just have the bow and the staff currently in my equipment, I just press the left button once, which will automatically take me to the bow after the animation is complete. So I will slow this down and show you how it looks now. So what I'll do here is keep an eye on the bottom left as well. So I stab myself with my Ashes of War weapon. See the bottom left there? I've currently just pressed the left button once to change the weapon. This won't happen until the animation is complete. Give it a second and there you go, the weapon's changed. And as you can see there, you then have your bow and your sword equipped, and your sword will be well, shining red as well, which shows the Ashes of War is on there. And now just keep firing at the giants. Keep going, keep going. Conscious for me, I had, well, as you will as well, probably have like 99 arrows, and then you'll have to replenish it. So what I do, I keep firing at the giant. I wait till it takes two big chunks of health off, and then I basically do the Ashes of War in the process again. So I stab myself, switch weapons, and start that process again. Now this is where it's good to keep your arrows at the rest site of grace. So as you can see there, I'm running out of arrows. Used them all on the giant, my first 99. I should say bolts, by the way, not arrows. I'm getting confused. And basically all I do now is run back to the rest site of grace, pick up my next bundle of bolts, and come up and repeat the process. And basically you'll keep doing this until the giant reaches around halfway health. And then at this point, we will move on to stage two. Now, just one quick thing I do want to mention on this. Um, Basically, the fire giant, after, well, where his health is about now, eventually he will get to a point where he can throw like these orbs at you, or send across these kind of like balls of like energy which can blow up. I would just say just keep an eye on that because there has been one or two times where he has got me. So when running back and forth to collect the arrows, I would advise, if you can, just staying behind the rocks just to make sure you don't get hit by that because it can be very frustrating. Okay, so at this point in the video now, I'm slowly whittling him down and we're getting him to about half health. Now, in a nutshell, what happens here is once he reaches half health, you'll see a cutscene, and it will basically spawn you back in the arena. So don't worry, but get on your horse straight away, turn around and keep running. You'll see the first gate there on my left. Run past that one. We're going to go back to the same gate or entry point that we originally jumped from. So running straight, same again. Jump right at the edge, jump, turn, jump, and you've made it. That's the second and last jump off there that you'll have to do. I nearly fell off just running off that chain. Um, so this is where things are different. So normal tutorials will tell you to go back to that original spot and drag the giant. However, I would say that I went back to that spot and waited for around 15 minutes, and the giant seemed to get stuck, or I don't know if it's normal, but he was basically stuck behind that wall. I tried to take him back to the original spot to get him on the edge of the cliff, but he just wouldn't follow me. Because if you go too far away from the giant, he almost disappears. I don't think he follows you anyway. Um, so I was thinking, right, what am I going to do to get to the giant now? So in a nutshell, I was gonna actually go back into the arena, um, but as I was making my way there, I realised that in this spot, which I'll show you in a minute, the giant actually comes to the end, and you can reach him, and he doesn't even attack you. So it's literally on actually the on the site of rest. So here's me looking, I realised, oh, the giant's there. Well, let's make the most of this. And from this spot right here, so the site of grace is right there. You can hit him with a bow from here, and he won't attack you. And I thought this is actually brilliant. So this is where I lured him in the end, and it's where I finished him off. So same again as before, using the glitch on the bow so that he does extra damage through the Ash of War glitch. And just from here, just kept firing at him. If I need any more bows, my bow drop was at the site of Grace. And from here, yeah, just kept shooting him, and in the end, he did finally die. Finally. Um, so I was so excited and I was so happy to finally have him killed, even if it was through cheesy ways. And I really just wanted to share this with you because, for me anyway, there weren't a lot of tutorials that were clear on this, and I just wanted to show my point of view and how I finally cheesed him. So I really do hope this helps. I'll monitor comments, so if anyone has any questions, please just let me know. Um, I was actually filming this ending for a friend just to show that I finally killed the boss. So hopefully you all get to this point too, and I'll just show you my reaction to beating the boss. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.
It's taking so long. Come on! He's dead! Woo! Mate, I cheesed him, mate. That was ridiculous. I beat him finally. Jeez.